The epic conclusion to the Jurassic era. Let's talk about Jurassic World Dominion. 4 years after the destruction of Isla Nublar, dinosaurs now live and hunt alongside humans all over the world. The fragile balance will reshape the future and determine once and for all whether human beings are to remain the apex predators on the planet they now share with the history's most fearsome creatures. And I'm going to be honest, this is a film I'm a little bit mixed about, but at the same time, I still enjoy to an extent. With this film, we do get Chris Pratt back as Owen Grady, Bryce Dallas Howard back as Claire Dearing, as well as Isabella Sherman returning as Maisie Lockwood from Fallen Kingdom. But also, we get the original three back from Sam Neill as Dr. Alan Grant, Laura Dern back as Ellie Sattler, and Jeff Goldblum back as Ian Malcolm. It was amazing to see the new set of characters and the original set of characters in this together, to which they are joined by DeWanda Wise as Kayla Watts, and I thought she was an amazing addition to the franchise. I loved her character in this, had a bit of an Indiana Jones Han Solo vibe, and that was awesome to see. I will admit, I do think that this film wrapped up everything pretty well, even though there's now a new film. I will say that with this film, it was very interesting to see the dinosaurs being in the human world pretty much, living alongside the humans. And with how Fallen Kingdom left off setting up for this, I have to be honest, I thought that it could have explored this much more. This should have been the main point of the film, but it isn't. Because the main point of the film was these locust bugs destroying the crops. To which we do see Dr. Henry Wu, B.D. Wong, coming back in the role to try to solve that. And I will admit, I like what they did with B.D. Wong's character in this. And really for most of the characters, I like how this wrapped up arcs, wrapped up character stories, and just the character moments in general. We see Owen and Claire trying to be parents to Maisie. We see the original three working together once again. And there are great Alan and Ellie moments in this. Also with this film, it does have fun callbacks to the first one. But there are times when this film just feels like two different films just combined into one. Parts that focus on Claire and Owen, that just feels like one film. While parts that focus on the original three, well mostly Alan and Ellie, that just feels like a whole nother film that we see combined into one later on. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think that worked very well. I do not think that it worked how they wanted it to work. And also, there is one scene, well, one part of the film that did special effects on Blue, and we do see baby Blue pretty much. Blue has a child. Yeah, those special effects did not look good. But then again, this was filmed during the pandemic, so I'm not blaming them for that. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really too big on the antagonist in this, and it does feel like that some parts could have been a little bit avoidable. And I will say, Colin Trevorrow, he directed this, and yeah, seeing how this film turned out, it was probably best he did not direct Rise of Skywalker. Overall though, Jurassic World Dominion, it is one I'm a bit mixed about. I love the characters, I liked what they did with the characters for the most part. I liked how we got more of Maisie, learning more about her character. And it was great to see the dinosaurs alongside the humans, but there were just some parts in the plot that could have been better. And honestly, some parts in the story could have been better. Like, for me, this was a hit and miss. But at the same time, I did think this was a solid conclusion to the franchise. Even though now we're getting Jurassic World Rebirth. Hopefully that turns out good. But at the end, I did think this was an enjoyable film. It is not great, it is not terrible, but it was a solid conclusion for the most part. But have you seen Jurassic World Dominion? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below and follow me for more.